Hello, everyone, and welcome to Employee Experience Product Demo Series. This is Smriti Gupta, outbound PM with Unified Employee Experience Team, and today we'll be covering news experience. We have launched a personalized employee news capability with August 2023 release, and this provides an end-to-end news experience for your employees, as well as an effortless authoring and targeted publishing experience for your content authors. This also eliminates the need to rely on knowledge based workarounds or third party solutions for publishing internal company news, thereby reducing digital sprawl. We have placed the News Center navigation out of the box on the mega menu here that redirects to a dedicated page which highlights all the published news articles and featured news items. Let's move on to see what we have on the News Center. News Center, which is a dedicated page that houses all your published news articles that are targeted to the user. I can see the featured news carousel here, which has this beautiful looking card layout. The content authors can choose to display a priority news item as a featured news item here, or it can be displayed on this newsfeed widget here, which has a list layout. Now, as you could see, this widget is quite configurable in the sense that I can control the number of items to be displayed, whether or not to display the thumbnail of the news article, or whether or not to display the subheadline of the news article, and so on. So then then we have a video widget here and an upcoming events widget here added if you want to display additional information related to any of these news pieces. Now, this seems like an interesting read. Let me click on this article here. Every news article would redirect to this kind of news article detail page, which would have an article heading, a subheading, and a featured image. And finally, the content body. This content body can be built through the rich content editor. I'll just showcase that in a few minutes. So you have the flexibility to add images, text, or even videos, whatever is relevant for your news article. And just to keep the users engaged, once they're finished reading this news article, we have added a other news widget here that can be used to display additional news articles relevant for users. Now, another interesting use case for targeting news articles to relevant users is through taxonomy topic pages. Let's say on this software topic page here, the content author wants to display the news article related to the new expense reporting system that we have just launched. Now, they can publish the news article on this related news widget here. Finally, with the August 2023 release, we've also made employee news searchable via global AI search by adding news articles as a search source for AI search out of the box. This means that if I try to search for a term expense here, the expense reporting news article shows up under the news tab, which when clicked directly opens the news article details. Now, any of these news articles, any of these newsfeed widgets could be placed on any of the portal pages as required through the page designer. For example, I have placed a newsfeed widget here displaying the latest news right on the homepage itself. You could place this newsfeed widget on your EC Pro homepage through the page designer. Now, this was about the news experience from end user perspective. Let's see how content authors could build these news articles. A new content type called news has been introduced in the existing content library. For creating a news article, I can select the content format as news article and click continue. I can define the content record name here. Let me just put in a headline. Yeah, ensure that the article is active. Put in an article publish start and end date. This is basically to define the life cycle of the news article. Now I'm going to put in a headline here. Let me just quickly put in a sub headline as well. Now, the subheadline is entirely optional, but we would recommend you to define it since it provides the relevant context for the news article within a lot of newsfeed widgets where we just display the news article list without the content body. Same goes for the featured image here. It acts as a thumbnail image within the newsfeed widget, so it is entirely optional but recommended to have. I'll add a featured image here. Now, coming on to the article content body, it can be edited in the rich content editor here. Now, content authors who are aware about our dynamic topic microsites functionality must be familiar with this rich content editor. I can simply drag components onto this blank canvas and start building out my news article. Let me just quickly drag a one column here, put in some text. And then finally, I'm going to insert another image here. It's going to take a few seconds to upload. Awesome. Select this image, reduce the width, and make it right float. It looks perfect. Once I'm done editing the news article, I'm just going to click Save and Finish and go back to my news publishing. Now, once the news article is ready, content authors can add publish plan specifying the location, audience, and widget where they want to publish the news article, or they can simply publish this news article at multiple content destinations with one click using the content templates here. Content templates is essentially a predefined publishing plan that includes audience, content destinations, that is the page or the widget instance where the article must be published, and the duration for which the article has to be published. Now, we have shipped two out of the box content templates here, featured news and news default. Let me publish this one as a featured news. It's going to ask all the different locations where this news article will be published. I'll click continue and then save and continue. Now, once I pick a content template for the news article, the publishing plans are automatically generated as defined by the content template. The content authors can choose to add to the predefined plan or edit any existing publishing plan before publishing the article. Once the published plans are finalized, I can click on Activate Generated Plans button here to make the article live at these locations. One final look at how the article appears on the portal. Awesome. We are done publishing the news article here. Thank you so much.